Good evening and welcome to the tea room on a Tuesday night. I hope you're all well. I'm so glad to see you all. You do have a choice to either sit there and look at a fucking blank wall or look at me. Thank you for all choosing, four of you, to look at me. I do appreciate it. Okay, so without further ado, let's bring in the guests. First of all, we have Brown Dog over there. White Dog, he's out camera range, sleeping, but he may appear later. Hello, Ronnie. He's over there. Then we have generic white guy number one. American
Hello.
guy. There we go. Brian Define.
Hello. Is this on? Hello.
Hello. Yes.
No pipe
then-
right now. No pipe right now. I'm having a classic British rolly.
Wow. And then we have generic white guy, American white guy number two, who is staying incognito. Oh, there he is. Hello.
He
As you
has
can
the head.
see,
He has a headache and looks like crap, so you get to see this instead.
yeah.
What's your excuse the other times?
I mean, you do actually look. You look like because Joey Patrick. Just go on a minute. Just go on a minute. It plays again. Just quickly. You and Brian could be brothers. You absolutely could be.
See, that's why I come on here, because we all look the same to him.
Exactly.
Okay, we need your special microphone, Brian, please.
Chat.
Patek Philip, 10 Canadian dollars. Thank you so much. Tickers, what sort of shite have you created for us today? Do you know what? We have absolute toilet full of shite today, as normal. If it doesn't cost 50,000, Brian doesn't want it. If it's not made of tantalum, the other generic American doesn't want it.
Well, he also wants vivarium, palladium, and fossils.
I'm over the fossils, but palladium, that sounds good.
If it's not won by a door kicker, I don't fucking want it. So there you go. Let's go through the wonderful chat. So we have Ray, who says woof woof. Thank you. And A Quiet Taste. That should be the name of our show. Thank you very much. Terry Silver Austin, upvote. Thank you, Terry. Yes, please all vote. It's good for the algorithm. Ray says, I love my woman so much. She was going up to her mum's house last night and she said, haven't you got Tea and Tinkers, guys? What show to watch? There we go. I'm Tinkers. Or is that, should it be the punchline? She said, haven't you got Tea and Tinkers? What show to watch? You know, I don't know. Bless.
At least she didn't call it the Tea and Wankers show.
Well, she wasn't sure whether you're making an appearance or not. Stephen L. voted number 3. Thank you. Carry on. Let's Chili Badger. Welcome, folks, to Tickers, Shitters, Tuesday Shenanigans. There we are. There's another one. Good evening, all. Watch Brenty says, Steve, thank you very much.
If we get too many shitters in the bowl, I know a plumber.
Okay, Matt H is in the room now. We can carry on with the show. We'll get started. Thank you, Matt. John is looking at a blank wall. Yes, exactly. Everybody's saying hello to everybody else, which is all good.
Hello to everybody.
Yes, right. Let's see if we've got anybody else. Okay. Brian, please.
Another super.
Patel Philip, Canadian dollars, 10 Canadian dollars, even those. Tickers in Curly's latest intro video of Tim Wright apologizing Higgins is prominently displayed. Higgy claims he brought in tons of cash. Is he full of shit? So he said he brought tons of cash, into Tim's show?
Here, wait, let me answer how I think about that.
Hey, go on, yeah.
There's two people that he mentioned that Tan mentions in the chat here. There's two people. Well, there's three in there. There's three names mentioned. There's two that I care about and actually like, and then there's Tim. Next.
Well, I'll speak as the outsider in the room. I don't ever remember Higgins ever even being on Tim's show.
Yeah, that was pre-OC and right as
that was when I was. Do you know what? I'll be absolutely honest. When Tim had a proper job and didn't have this Tim panhandling begging, and he was painting doors for a few seconds, we had a really good show with me, Higgins, and Swiss.
Yeah.
On a Saturday afternoon, and Tim walking around some show, looking at watches, and we were sort of like directing him towards looking at a certain watch. Look at that one in that case, far right, and he was getting it out, and we'd all discuss it, and he'd show it, and it was a really good time. They were really good. I remember.
Yeah, I miss Higgins. I liked him.
He knows his fucking watches to the umph degree.
Yeah. And he's rare because he's a German that's got a sense of sarcasm and humor.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve all the shit that he got. So basically, you know what I mean? The only person who could say don't mention the war is
me.
What's his name? No, Faulty, Basil Faulty.
Oh.
You must have seen. Don't tell me you ain't seen this. You haven't seen it.
I have no idea what are you speaking English?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Okay. After I will find you a link and I will put a link in your WhatsApp of what I am talking about. It might be the full 30-minute show, but you need to. See, okay, sorry, Patel Philip, member. Okay, mate, on with the show, presenter of the show. Sorry, yes, Patel, I agree, totally. I'm sending you a link, Brian. Thank you. Sorry, yes, we do digress.
Wait. Big member. Chat.
13 months. That's correct. Thank you very much, Patel Philip. You are a legend. Thank you. John Cleese has watched, but yeah, I'll find you a John Cleese clip at one point. Right, first of all, let's share the screen and let's look at shitter number one. Never heard of this, mate. Go on.
Here they come. Hold on to your colons.
Here they come. Never heard of this, mate. But it could be a door kicker special. In-depth diving with the Favre Le Beurre Deep Raider Renaissance.
Favre Luba is a relaunch. It's I've actually had my hands on a couple of these.
Have you?
Yeah. Okay. In fact, in Sarasota, there's an AD that carries Favre Luba.
Oh, right. Okay. Favre Luba. Is that how it is? Okay. Look at very deep, isn't it? Very big rehort on it, isn't it? Look at the size of that rehort.
Brian, who is that in Sarasota?
The Wrist Aficionado.
Oh, okay, that guy.
Name? Yeah. Good guy. Part of our Orlando area, Central Florida Red Bar group. That's And at the last meetup, he had the guy that's representing Favre Luba and Speak Marin and Carl Succi and Son. So I got to play with some of these.
Switzerland, they're made in Switzerland, so it's going to have an SW200 in it, surely, I would say.
Yeah. Standard.
Yeah, standard SW200-2. I'm calling it now.
Yeah. So
I had no idea. The history of Favre Le Beurre can be traced back to an astounding 307 years to 1718.
Hey.
Brian was having nappies put on then.
Tickers.
Yeah.
Tickers, you could go back and get a birth year watch finally.
It was then that a young Arabian Favre began his watchmaking apprenticeship in Le Cole. Is that how you pronounce it?
Le Loc.
Lock? I don't know.
Le Loc.
Yeah, Le Loc.
Okay. Now I get to be the mean guy in the room. Am I the only one who doesn't care about a brand's history when it's not the same brand?
No.
How do you mean it's not the same brand? How do you mean?
I mean, if a company goes out of business and someone just buys it, I mean, if I go and I
Yeah.
buy the right to sell Michael Jordan shoes, yet
Well,
then
hold on. We don't know it could have been passed down the road through. We know that old Abraham is not alive because it was 307 years ago, but it could have been passed through the families. It could still be a family business, couldn't it?
I doubt it. I said
Okay.
it's just like the Moser thing. Tim Masso was talking about on something earlier on one of his videos about the same thing. It's like, no, some conglomerate group bought the name, and doesn't mean it's not a great brand, but I just once it turns into a new brand, I don't think they get to lie on or rest on the laurels of the old brand.
No, I agree with you that some of this Phoenix brand name stuff is just enough is enough at some time.
Okay, so it was bought from Jaeger LeCoultre in 1969. So you're looking at basically a Jaeger LeCoultre badged watch.
Yeah, I mean it's got some recent history in the brand, and they've got some interesting designs. My concern is that the stuff that I saw recently looks like everything else that's out there.
Do you like this? Do you like that? That's a vintage one. Isn't that nice? It's pretty, isn't it? Do you think?
That looks like the Rolex cushion case.
Nice.
Or did I say that?
It's very nice. Okay, so let's have a look at this the watch. Finally, there we go. Okay, the new Fairy Deep Raider registers 40 mil stainless steel watch, loosely inspired by the deep blue from 1960, more modern than vintage inspired. It just looks like an Omega. The dial level version puts on a shade of green situated somewhere between a Kelly green and a forest green. He described it as a slight sunburst finish. I'm sure that definitely looks Omega-ish or Christopher Wardish.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a very pretty watch. I mean, it just, as you said, it just looks like a watch.
I was getting really nice Seiko 5 feelings from it because the date at 4:30 and then the NATO strap and all that. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Seems a little expensive for a Seiko 5, just saying. But
do you know how much they are, these things?
I have an idea. I have an idea because I didn't because I heard some of the prices tossed around, but that was in June and I've slept since then and I can't remember what I had for dinner last
wrong with
night.
the movement. The movement is an FLD02 based on the Le Jupere G100.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Well, it's a time date automatic movement based at 28,800 with a power reserve of 68 hours, with a Cote de Genève on the main plate and the Soleil on the custom skeletized rotor. So I'm going to go there. I think they're going to be I think they're going to be wanting $2,500 for this.
What kind of grands though?
What? $2,500 I'm going for.
Oh, we're using the global currency. Okay.
I'll use the global currency. Yeah. Since I'm outvote, since there's 2 Americans to 1 Brit in the room, and 2 Frenchies who can't speak, I'm going for
the Frenchies vote for the Frenchies vote for euros.
Yeah. What do you think, Brian? How much you think?
Yeah, unfortunately, I think I'm gonna go a little bit higher and say that if I remember right, I think this one on the NATO strap is like 3,500 US.
Oof. Fucking Jesus Christ, really?
Yeah.
Patrick, what do you reckon, mate?
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna go a little bit higher. Now Brian's tainting my waters, but I was originally gonna say because of that dumb Phoenix brand nonsense, they think they're better than they are. So I was gonna go 3,000.
Right.
But it's worth about 800.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Okay. Just to let you know, we've got Thomas Burnett in the room. Just to let everybody know, me and Thomas are doing another show on military watches on this channel on Thursday, 8 o'clock UK time, so 1 hour earlier than what we started tonight. On Thursday night, me and Thomas are doing a military watch theme.
I watched the show that you guys did recently, and I put the closed captioning on, and it was fun to watch the closed captioning, try to figure out what both of you were saying.
Oh, right. Yes. Because sometimes I dictate messages to people on WhatsApp, and it just goes all wrong. It doesn't understand Northern. It just completely fucks up when I send what, and sometimes I don't check it. I just send it and think that looks shit. The person mustn't understand any of that. He doesn't understand it. I'm fucking lazy, you see. Right, let's see what everybody thinks of this thing. How much does everybody? Okay, so Watch Apprentice gone for 1,200 quid. I think. Do you know what, mate? If it were 1,200, it's probably palatable. But I think it's a lot more than that. Judy Johnson, what's your take on it, mate? You've got an idea on prices of watches. What do you think it is before we go and see how much it is? I definitely think it's going to be more expensive than that.
Yeah, because I mean, I said the more I'm looking at it, it's nice looking. The dial's nice, good color on the bezel. You know, it even looks good on that NATO, which I'm not a big fan of NATOs. But yeah, that price and that rehot. Nope.
On the NATO, it makes it 19 millimeters thick.
Stephen Elg has gone for 3,500 quid. Chili Badger's gone for $2,400. Interesting. All right, let me.
All right, get to the price. You've given this shitter too much time. I'd
We
rather have
haven't.
quantity of shitters than quality. Oh, you ended that. You moved it. What happened?
I closed the fucking tab by mistake. Hang on. So I can open it again. Don't worry, I've opened it again.
The only thing I can't do is open tabs for you.
I know. Right, let's get back to sharing that fucking screen again. Sorry, guys.
Let's look at the dog sleeping. There he is.
Oh, bless him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Back in the room. Let's see how much this piece of shit is. Okay.
I'm ready with the converter.
Ooh, US dollars 2,550.
Oh, okay.
I said 2,500
Yeah,
US
you
dollars,
did.
didn't I?
Yeah.
I did.
Tickers for the win.
On the rubber strap, I mean, 2,650 on the steel bracelet. Way too much.
And in pound sterling, that's 1,918 pounds sterling.
For that, I'd rather have the titanium Christopher Ward.
Yeah, but you get a better movement with this Lejeune Perret movement than you get in the Christopher Ward.
True, but the titanium Christopher Ward 1,000-meter dive watch, it is cross certified, so probably just as good.
All right, since I got help on the panel with me, other basic white guy. How deep do you really need water resistance? I mean, come on, 1,000 meters, 300 meters, 100 meters.
I know he's willy waving it. He's willy waving, isn't it? We know this.
Yeah,
it is willy waving. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, as an I being the water resistant snob that I am 100% satisfied with 100 meters. You don't need any more for anything else. And I don't want anything else less. So like 100 meters, I'm a happy guy. If you give me more, I'm not impressed.
Look, yeah. I'm happy. I'll swim with my shitter 30 millimeter water resistance, you know? So 30 millimeters, fine for me. I'm not going any deeper than 6 or 8 feet anyway. So everybody, thank you very much. but nice watch for $2,500.
Bob said he's Brian smoking a Joe. Well, you fucking think
No,
so.
it's a hand roll. Look, it's tobacco. It's the other long leaf. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. We got live action
We
on the
got life.
dogs.
We got life.
Full screen on the dogs. Oh.
Just run the show a minute, Brian. Just hang on 2 seconds.
Okay, I'll run the show for a minute.
Show a minute. Sorry.
We had dog action. That was very exciting. Yeah, I guess I didn't really take a real good close look at these when I saw them. So because they were all pretty simple dive watches. But
Yeah, I mean, and sadly, that's kind of taking over the whole watch market. Everyone's making pretty simple dive watches. So, to me, the only way that you can make your dive watch unique is to do something unique, and I don't think they did it. Nice color, but nothing special.
no, but so Michael Paris says it's not better or worse than a similar Solita. The La Joux is a fancy Miyota 9000 series movement made in Switzerland. Yeah, I don't know. I saw them. I spent about 2 minutes looking at the 6 or 8 that he had out on display, and the Carl Succi and Sons watch was much more interesting to me.
Yeah. Well, for me, everyone's kind of talking about what movement is better than another, Solita, ETA, LGP. But I mean, they're all made by a machine. The machines have the same tolerances. So it doesn't matter. And a machine built in China makes just as good of a product as a machine done in Switzerland. So hopefully better quality control, but all in all, a machine product is a machine product.
Yeah. So I'll while John's doing dog duty, I'll share the Carl Succi and Son that made me very interested.
Yeah, I've seen some of them. They do the kind of weird color blocks on the dial.
Yeah. So this is the one that I really liked. And it just had a whole bunch of different angles cut in it. I like the way the hands looked.
Sorry about that. A neighbor couldn't get rid of him.
Wait, is that the neighbor with the long boobies?
No, she disappeared ages ago.
Yeah. Darn.
Right. I do apologize, everybody, but Brian.
All right, we'll go back to sharing the tickers stuff.
Sorry. Right. Next one is this. The first look, the retro cool Datsun themed Seiko Prospect Speed Timer Limited collection. Now,
before you do that, super chat.
Patel Phillip, $2 Canadian, tickers. He locked the house and get a Rolex and damn misery.
So the sad thing is that Tickers could sell like a quarter of his watches and get a good solid Rolex and still have a pile of shitters taller than he is.
I love it.
All right, and now on to this Datsun thing that
now, okay, so Datsun. Okay, so this is themed around a car.
Yeah.
Which only a few of us remember. Now, I think that Chili Badger should remember one of these, and I know Matt H will remember one of these. So I'm just going to share my screen quickly again on another thing. It's based on a Nissan 240Z. Look at this, baby. Look at that.
That's the first Z car. And the first car that I drove when I was a teenager was a Datsun 510.
Wow. So this is a Datsun 240Z. Now, it's called in Japan, wait for it, a Fair Lady.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck can you drive something that muscular like that and be driving a Fair Lady?
So this car,
to call that a Fair Lady, needs a kick in the balls.
But this was a Japanese designed car that was based off of the British sports cars of the time. And when they translated from Jap to Japanese what they were trying to get across, the English translation was Fair Lady.
Jesus, that is beautiful. Now it had a 2.6 litre, a 2.5 litre straight six engine. That looks so. But those wheels, and that's not a standard one. That's a tuned up one. Apparently, it's got an extra 20-30 brake. Those wheels are magnesium mineralites. I think if they are worth loads of money. Mineralites, proper mineralites are worth a fortune. Magnesium they are, but that's a great car. So anyhow, this is what this watch is celebrating. Now, out of three, I don't like the one with the Datsun sign above 6 o'clock on the left-hand side. But apparently they do a sterile version without that Datsun sign.
But that's the Seiko Prospects case and shape and everything. That's a better case design.
Well, you think that's a better case design than the other two?
It's got the rotating inner bezel.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Do you think that's a better case design than the other two?
For me, it is.
For me, it is too, just because it's clean without all the chrono hands.
Yeah.
And it's slightly smaller, isn't it?
Yeah, but you're right. I don't. Unless the Datsun's in my garage, I don't want Datsun on my dial.
No.
Uh-oh. Tickers. You're going to be shoved into a new tax bracket here. Super. Chat.
Junior Johnson, $5. Thank you very much, Junior Johnson. Much appreciated. Thank you.
And Brian, I think you missed a $5 one from Patel.
Oh. How did that skip by? I must have been excited about the Datsun stuff. Hang on.
There we are. Oh, sorry, there we are.
Super. Chat.
Patel Philip, $5 for the viewers that want to know what goes on behind the scenes. John will be doing a show on Thursday with the theme being Tinders and Tickers. Stay tuned. Thank you, Patel.
Actually, the ones behind the scenes is Tickers will be on the seniors version of Naked Attraction, available on BBC 4.
Yes.
Which is now available on Netflix here in the US.
So Brian now sits there with tweeds around his ankles regularly, don't you?
No, because they don't. It's usually ugly people.
So I'll just revisit this again. So anybody who doesn't know, there's an English story. You tell them the story about Naked Attraction. How you found it?
I was in the UK one time and I was flipping channels, and there was a game show, a dating reality show in the UK where there's one participant who has 5 or 6 contestants to choose from, and they are standing naked behind a glass, behind a smoked glass thing, and then the glass goes up in increments, slowly exposing their parts, and then people get eliminated. And then the last one is, they take the head, they go all the way up to the head. So it's like 4 rounds or something like that. And then they're down to 2. And then the contestant at the end has to come out naked. And then the person that she picked has the right to, or the person that they picked has the right to choose them for a date or not.
Wow.
Yeah. And they have they have heterosexuals, they have non-heterosexuals, they have chubbies, they have skinnies, they got old, they got young, they got uglies,
tattoos, everything.
Yeah. So anyway, all kinds of information is gained when you watch this show.
But the funniest thing is the woman who presents it, she just talks like we talk about watches. What do you think of that crown on that watch?
Yeah.
She'll say, what about the balls?
Well, so I'm watching it one time, and and it's a lady who's got 4 male parts, and it's above the waist at this point, and they're shopping down the line of the 4 men's todgers and balls, and the one lady, the contestant lady, does say that she does like a good stubby wide one because that helps. I was like, stubby and wide. Oh my god. Okay.
Brilliant. So we digress, but that is
it was like they
TV
were
for you.
it was literally like they were at the animal shelter just choosing an animal. It was great.
So back to there's a Nissan 240Z, guys. That's a rally one.
Oh, we're talking watches?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm talking watches now. There's this. So apart from that Datsun sign above 6 o'clock, it is a very, very pretty watch. That Speed Timer. Yeah, the dial is physically finished in black with the classic Datsun logo proudly visible at the bottom half. Yes, it is. But you can get a stereo one. Now, price-wise, I don't know if we're going to go for all the prices of all three, so I think we'll just go for the price of this one because he's the prettiest. I think they're going to be wanting 750 quid for this. Dollars, American quids.
It should be 600 for this one.
You think 600, Brian?
I'm Brian. 600.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Patrick. Sorry.
Other basic
generic.
white
I
guy?
can see generic. Get mixed up, you see. It just sits an American voice.
It's so generic. I have a hard time with Seiko prices these days because they're so all over the place. I mean, the minute I see that prospects on there, I immediately think it's going to be $1,000. So
Right.
I don't think I can undo that. So I'm going to vote $1,000.
$1,000. Wow. Okay. It's good. They wanted some big bucks because it's got Datsun written on it, isn't there? Okay. So let's see what I missed on the chat before we go. My what's wrong with a few? Oh, nothing wrong with a few tattoos, mate. Not a chat. We're just saying in naked attraction, the everything. They just they don't block anything. You can have tattoos, non-tattoos.
I think they go down to Piccadilly Circus and grab 6 or 8 people walking by.
Yeah. I'm sure they walk down and say, "Excuse me, madam, have you got a shaved fanny?" Right, come on then, and that's it. That's exactly it. Yeah. Right. Okay. What do we discuss? Shaved fannies or prospects? Right. Stephen L says $1,300.
John, I'm a little worried that this article is wrong on this about this watch.
Why?
Because I was right. The Fair Lady was more of a was not what was in that picture. What was in that picture was a 240Z, which came after the Fair Lady. The Fair Lady was more of a Fiat style.
Oh, I thought when I did some research on the 240 again, because I remember, but they said it was known as the Fair Lady according to Wikipedia. My apologies if it's not.
No, if you'd like, I can show a picture of a real. There was a 1600, and then there was a 2000, and the 2000 was called the Fair Lady.
Ah, okay, all right, never mind, don't worry, it's fine. Let's go. Yeah, I love a 240Z. I've only made a 260 and I made a 300. The 300 is more luxurious. I remember them.
They made a 280 as well.
The 280, yeah, but the 280 and the 300 lost the rawness of the 240. Like the new Mini Coopers. The R53, the original supercharged one, was the raw one I used to have.
Hey, don't be calling out my car.
Then they made an R56, which is more economical, smoother, but it's not got the balls of an R53.
Oh.
You're calling out my car. I'm not calling out your gay French bulldogs.
And listen, you're their uncle. You know that. You're their uncle.
Yeah. Well, if you ever come here, you're going to run behind my car now.
Is that right? Okay. There you go. So let's see if we can find these pictures of the. Oh, we got the price here anyhow. Oh, God, then €1,250.
Whoa, that's even
nuts.
more.
Is that for the chronograph or for the
Well, I think they're doing it price by price. I think so. I think it's for this one. I think it's for the main one. I think. I
how much
presume
is
it
the
is.
regular Seiko Alpinist? How much did I pay for that shitter when I bought it?
Well, I said I feel like everything with prospects is at least 1,000.
You can get a traditional Alpinist for $700.
So this is
Although-
limited to 2,500 pieces.
You can get the GMT version of the Alpinist, which is what it truly is, for $800, $900.
Okay, so next one on the speed mechanical chronograph, speed timer mechanical chronograph, the black one.
I got no clue. I give up.
Yeah.
Should we move on to another watch, guys?
I mean, you said prospects and now it's a chronograph, so dear God, it'll be even more.
Yeah, let's move on
Yeah.
to something different, shall we? Let's find another one. Oh, okay. Let's try this one. The Legashoot original Panda style 70s X chronograph, an exclusive North American edition.
That's a Swatch Group shitter brought to you by North America.
Right. Ignoring who makes it, what do you think of it?
I like the way it looks.
That
Yeah.
dial almost looks painted on, doesn't it? It's funny. Look at the like. There's no depth to like the date window or the dial or anything, is there? See what I mean? Doesn't look at the date window. Does that look like it's painted onto you?
It does look very thin, and it looks like it's got a little power reserve in the seconds sub dial.
Yeah.
It looks like it's got a GMT in the above the right below the 12 and a big date. There's a lot going on here, and it looks like it's got a nicely done integrated bracelet.
Perhaps it's odd because the date the figures in the date window are massive. You know, there's no surround, is there?
It also
That
looks like
makes
the
sense.
center polished area gets fatter in the bracelet. I don't know if that's just an optical illusion or.
Yeah, it does look skinnier at the lugs and fatter down the bracelet, which is kind of cool. Oh, you know what? I bet that. I bet that
it's the opposite. It's the opposite of the bracelet. So the bracelet itself is wider at the lugs and narrower to the clasp, which you expect. But then the center bit, the polished bit, is narrower at the body and wider down. It's the opposite of the bracelet to give that effect.
All right, I'm going to say I don't like that.
I like it. We're not twins.
Yeah.
And I think that little window above, right below 12 o'clock, I think that's the hour counter for the chronograph. Because it's got a 7, then 7.5, then 8, then 8.5.
Yeah. Okay.
This is interesting to me. I'm not buying it, but it's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give you that. I think it doesn't look like every other watch out there, so I'll give them credit for doing something different.
Yeah.
Matte white lacquered background and black galvanized subdials. Limited to edition of 100 pieces. Crafted by the brand's in-house dial maker.
Yeah.
Ooh, looks nice on rubber, doesn't it? Looks quite nice on rubber. So obviously it's a quick release or something, quick release bracelet, maybe.
Yeah, but it loses that interesting center link.
Oh no, I like it 10 times better on rubber.
Oh, you're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. Basic American guy.
I'd have them both because I like swapping around, pissing around, changing bracelets and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna before we go too much further, I'm going to guess that this is MSRP is about $14,800 US.
I'm gonna go for 16,500.
Then I'm gonna start searching them on Joma Shop and see how much they really sell for.
That's a tough one. I feel like you guys are a little bit high, but Glashute does go a little high. What was the lowest one you guys did? You said 16 and 18, or what were your guesses?
14,
Yeah.
14.8.
All right, I'm going 12.5.
You might
Peter
be
Richard says same shape as an 80s TV set. That is correct. Yes.
I kind of like this. I'm gonna, yeah. This is one that I may wait and see how. Oh, I want to see if they do a regular edition of this with a different dial color.
Yeah. Well, I guess this is the limited edition of 100, so probably my 12.5 is too low. But
Watch
oh well.
Apprentice says $15,000. Matt H is going for 15K. 10K from dog shit.
Where's cat shit? Where's ASMR cat shit? That's the one I like.
Right. See.
He's here. He's here. I saw him.
Oh, okay.
Is he? Okay. That's good.
I wonder if cat shit and dog shit can be in the same room at the same time. Oh, there's cat shit. Hi. Okay, I see him.
So we're definitely right with that bit in the middle, aren't we?
Yeah, that's cool.
It does make it look different. So there you go. So I take it the price we're going for is the one with the bracelet, aren't we?
To make it easier,
I saw it.
To make it easier on you, I believe it comes with both.
Okay.
It's inclusive, one price.
There we go.
Yeah.
$17,900 which it comes with both. Yes, $17,900.
Hey, at least it comes with both. That's nice.
Yes.
Now, if it was only priced at about $9,000, but Lord Tickers, that's 13,464 pounds out of the Exchequer for you.
Okay. Quite nice, actually. Quite like that.
And there are some other dial variations and colors that they have.
Okay. Do they have a Le Mans style colors?
Well, being an American, I have no idea really what you're talking about.
Tag Heuer Le Mans. You know, the Tag Heuer, the one with Steve McQueen. Tag Heuer. Not Tag Heuer. Tag. Not Tag Heuer. Tag.
No, the only one that I see, there's a, oh, this looks very much like a Tiffany blue version that only comes on the metal bracelet. Oh, there is a strap alternative of a rubber strap for it. Boy, their website is not really conducive to quick searching.
No. Okay, let's go. Go on.
There's a very nice dark green one that comes with a black rubber strap and a metal bracelet. These are interesting.
Are the colors the same price as this limited edition, or does the limited edition make it much more expensive?
Let me compare bracelet to bracelet and see. Yeah, this limited edition, these are 16.4 for the metal bracelet only.
Okay, not too big of an upcharge.
No, it's called the 70s Chronograph Panorama Date, and it's basically the same thing except the colors are not panda. And Joma Shop has one for 12.5 and 11.2.
Oh wow, they're discounting them already.
Yeah, well, these are pre-existing models.
Right. So Terry says, has anyone seen the Seiko 5 Pepsi? Looks nice for the price. So, as if by magic, I had them ready to go. So here we go. The
Wow,
Seiko 5 Sports.
You're so good.
SSK 047 and SRP L99. The watches you can now rightfully call a Pepsi. What do you think of these?
Two brands I don't give a shit about on the same watch. Sorry. You want me to lie or you want me to be honest?
What? You don't care about Seiko? You don't care about Rolex?
I don't care about Seiko and I don't care about Pepsi.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Rolex.
I only own one Rolex Pepsi, so I'm fine. I don't need one of these.
Okay, so out of these two, I much prefer the white dial.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't know. I can't work. I don't know what it is about the black dial one that looks
It just
cheap.
looks cheap. That's what it is.
It does,
That-
yes.
That
There
that
you
black
go.
dial one looks like it should cost about $25 at Kay's Jewelry.
It does. It looks cheap, doesn't it? The white dial looks much classier, doesn't it?
Yeah. But I said I've never been a big fan of the red blue combo. Like it doesn't do anything for me. So I actually like that the white one turned the red into a quarter instead of the half and half.
Yeah.
It's actually a third. It goes to 20 minutes.
Oh, thank you, Brian.
You're welcome.
No, I do not like that at all. So anyway, it's a basically it's a standard Seiko 5 with the standard what's this SH35, is it? The standard Seiko movement? Standard thing, is it?
If
Isn't
you're
it?
asking me, I'd like to state again, these are two brands I don't care about. Pepsi Cola
Okay.
and Seiko.
You've got Seikos. What are you on about? You've owned Seikos. You fucking forked out for 2 Brian Mays, at least, if not 3.
At one point, I owned 5 or 6, and I'm down to 1.
So
one
you own a
Seiko
Seiko,
Brian.
but you don't like Seiko. What the fuck?
I have one Seiko Brian May, and then I have one Seiko Save the Ocean with the little penguin feet on it, and I like those. That's it. I'm done. How many more do I need?
Yeah, but you don't like Seiko, but you've got 2 Seikos.
No, but for $500, that little Save the Ocean with the penguin feet on it was cute.
Right.
And it's a cute watch, and it's a baby tuna can shape. So,
Okay. I love Seiko. I think Seiko are great. Yeah. I'd have a proper Captain Willard any fucking day. Great watch. And the Mac VSOG watch, which is the very, very limited watch from the Vietnam squads. That's rare as fuck, that is. That's a different story. Proper door kicker watch.
See, Cat Shit's got it right. Buy a Seiko's a cheap beater, or upgrade to a Rolex. Upgrade to the Rolex. Thank you very much.
Question is now the door kickers are still wearing Seikos. Very different, very, very, very dependable, reliable.
Great.
Yeah, I liked Seiko when they did all sorts of crazy stuff like radio controlled watches and thermo watches and weird kinetics and
the TV watch.
Yeah.
Now they're just making watches like everybody else, so not overly excited with the new stuff.
Yeah.
Right. So, how much do you think, if you actually cared, how much are these going to be? The Seiko 5s, they're not prospects. They're not Save the Fucking Ocean things. They're going to be cheap and cheerful. I reckon $450.
I mean, but is $450? Is that cheap? That's actually pretty expensive.
$595 is my guess.
Yeah,
There you go.
they've got to pay Pepsi too. So, yeah, I'm in the $500 club.
Okay. What does our wonderful, esteemed audience? First of all, what do they say about it, and what do they say?
You keep showing all these shitters, your wonderful audience is going to be steamed.
Well, just when you come here, you want
I know.
you want posh shit, you go somewhere else. You want real world fucking stuff, you come here. You know that.
Tickers, I'd rather talk shitters that have people drool over the same 3 Rolex and or APs over and over and over again.
Thank you, man.
I'm
Thank
glad you didn't include Patek Philippe in that because that would have been fighting words.
Yeah, they are. T and fucking tickers. You got it. You got it, mate. 375, Terry says. Ray says Seiko's not. I know, I love Seiko. I do. And yeah, I'm sure I'm trying to remember who it was now. I was going to have a discussion, but it never happened. The guy disappeared. Who was it? Me and somebody, and I can't remember who the guy was. We're going to have a discussion on Seiko's. He was mad on Seiko's. He used to go on all the shows, and then he just disappeared. Can you remember who it is, Brian? I think he was. He talked quite a clipped English voice, but he's supposed to live in Dubai. What was his fucking name?
Somebody that lives in Dubai that's into Seikos. I think they call that the taxi driver there.
Yeah.
I think what? Come on, somebody in the chat will remember. He talked quite posh, clipped English accent. And he supposedly lived in Dubai, and he was on all the shows. He went round everywhere.
Cat shit, said Higgins. That's
no,
not
Higgins.
English.
He hasn't got a clipped English accent. Fucking hell.
Yes, I'm a snob and get over it on some stuff. Thank you.
I'm just trying to remember. It's bugging me now. Lloyd Grossman. No, it wasn't. No. Get back to killing people, Harold. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Lloyd Grossman. Sorry, that was a bit. Sorry.
Look, the Watch Apprentice is getting spicy over here.
Yes, that's him. It was Gorilla George. That's exactly who it was. Thank you, Watch Apprentice. It was Gorilla George.
He's the one that got confronted and then completely disappeared real quick.
You got confronted. What did he get confronted about? Fake watches, wasn't it?
Don't say those words.
Is that what it was, though? Allegedly.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I couldn't remember the reason for it, but I just remember. Thank you. A clipped English accent and lived in Dubai. That was enough for Steve to come up with it. Yeah. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I won't be able to sleep at night otherwise. There we go.
There's a message for you from Dr. Bob.
I found a guy on YouTube called Tea and Tobacco. Is your cousin John? Brian, you haven't got a channel there called Tea and Tobacco, have you?
No, I don't have a YouTube channel.
Okay.
I'm still working on MySpace.
Do you know what? MySpace. I used to have an MySpace the early MySpace page. That was fucking brilliant. When you fired it up, we used to have live music playing when you fired it up and stuff. And yeah, it was great. Yeah, I loved it.
Let's see if I know who this.
Right, okay. Right, okay, so let's find out how much these things are. Sorry we digress so much, guys, but you know what it's like here. Right. Oh, no, not the back. Look at the fucking back. I don't like the back of it. Look at that. What the fuck? Really? Okay. I don't like Pepsi anyhow. I prefer Coke. Proper Coke. Proper full fat cold can of Coke can quench your thirst. Like,
oh, you even get it in a can.
Nothing much. I think seriously, if you're really, really thirsty, a can of freezing cold, proper full fat Coke can quench your thirst quite good. And Pepsi can stick up their ass. Right, €540.
Ooh.
And €380. Which one's which? Hold on a minute.
Yep. Why is there a price difference? Because of the bracelet?
Yeah, I would say one. No, because I'd say one on a bracelet and one on a. Yeah, I would say that then, wouldn't you? Yeah.
That's a big ass difference for a Seiko bracelet.
Yeah, Seiko bracelets are known to be jangly as fuck, aren't they? So let's say which one is which now. So just make sure we've got the right one.
I bet the rubber one is cost more than the bracelet.
Oh, fuck off, Brian! Surely, really?
Yeah, that's what I would bet.
Why?
2
'Cause it's
limited edition models, each 7,000, are based on the classic models. So let's just find out which one it is. The first of the two is the 047, with the black hard coating. So that's it. So that's the 047, the one with the rubber strap. So
That's
let's
the
have
more
a look.
expensive one. It's got a black.
Yes.
It's got a blacked out DLC type coating.
If you stick that on the ask, I don't like that one. I prefer the one at 380 for the white one, 380 on a bracelet.
when did DLC cost so much?
Seiko, it's an upcharge for their rubber, and this rubber in particular is branded. So
time for one more. Here we go. The brand got taken over by two people who probably don't know about watches. Who's that going to be? The brand got taken over by two people who don't know much about watches. Who are they, Brian?
Me?
Anybody guess?
And Patrick?
Yeah, you two.
I don't know, because the minute I hear it's a Phoenix brand, my interest drops down to like 10%.
Sorry?
Mr. Wonderful and producer Michael.
No.
Oh.
No. Seriously, a brand that was taken over by two people. I think they're either directors or the directors now, but they might work for the company or something. Come on. See if anyone in the chat gets it.
I'm clueless.
We know that, but what about the...
Yeah, I don't usually care about the stories of my watches. I just like watches that look good.
Okay, well, actually, it doesn't actually look too bad, this. So here we go. We run out of time. The Bremont Supermarine 500 in polar white dial.
Oh, that's a good time to end the show.
Man.
I'll come off it. Don't you think? Ignore the name that Bremont, as I said, because don't you like that watch?
I'm getting, just from the quick look at it, I'm getting Bulgari aluminum vibes, and I hated that watch when it came out. I still hate it now, and I hate this version of it too. Thank you.
What do you think about this, Patrick?
I mean, I have the Bremont bias of just they're trying too hard, but looking at the watch itself, it's not that it's bad. It's just who the F cares? I mean, it's a black watch, which I just don't think all in all goes with this dial. What are they trying to do? It looks like it's got a stolen Breitling bracelet. I mean, it just...
It's not black.
That's it.
Hold on. Hang on. The watch.
I figured it out. They stole the Breitling bracelet. They stole the gold Yachtmaster rubber bezel, and then they threw a white, shitty looking
Omega
Explorer dial on it.
Yeah. So it's just, as I said, it's not garbage. I mean,
Patrick,
I
it's not a black case. It's not a DLC case, mate.
Oh, it's not?
Look at it.
Oh, that's just the dark.
There. Just dark picture. There we are. It's not
Well, I'll take back partly then. It's better then, because as I said, if it was another black watch, I'm annoyed of it. But yeah, it just looks like everybody else's dive watch. Yay, congratulations, guys. You made a dive watch. So does everybody.
Well, I think is we're running out of ideas. What can you do? What can you do, guys? Come on.
Well, I got the answer for you. It's a simple answer. Then quit making effing watches. I mean, all it is.
Okay, imagine you're going to Dragon's Den. You two have got an idea for a dive watch. Something that go, another dive watch. What's your idea then, guys? What is your idea for another thing that's going to knock it out of the park for a dive watch? I can be a dive watch.
I can answer the question easily. So it's got to have a interesting case design, something that would be beneficial to diving, and it has to have a really cool mechanism to not Panerai style, but something to make it more water resistant in terms of the stem and the crown. You know, something useful and something beneficial to what the watch is supposed to be versus just looking like everybody else's watch.
This is a bit off it. What about something you could somehow? I don't know. We could do this.
This is
Something-
the example of you know what they call a camel? A camel is a horse that was designed by a committee. This was designed by 3 or 4 different people, and they wanted their own shit on it, so they just made it, and it's got too many different things going on. Thank you.
I mean, you can't even say there's anything really wrong with it. It's just a normal bezel. It's a white dial. It's Rolex markers. It's got hands that don't really look like anybody's hands. It has a stolen Breitling bracelet. I mean, it's just a watch. And if this had a China company on it and sold for $200, I'd say, great, it's a watch. But this will be $5,000 because it's got a going down the toilet brand on its dial.
Hmm.
Do you think they got
You're absolutely right about that bezel being ripped off a Yachtmaster, aren't we?
Yeah. Do you think maybe they got a deal on some leftover parts or something that was laying around, and they're like, can we shove all this shit together on one watch and introduce something new?
So, a small capture it says, "Who buys this minion?"
Well, that's
Bob
part of
reckons
Bremon's
it's $5,000. He's probably about right now. Matt H said he's probably better than the usual offerings from their brand. Okay.
Well, I'd like to congratulate you, John. You actually got me interested in a Swatch Group shitter because out of everything that was shown today, that Swatch Group shitter kind of piqued my interest the most.
Wow. Yeah, it's nothing special. I must say, the texture on the dial is quite nice. But then again, the fucking hands, the hands get fucking lost, don't they? Because basically white hands on the white dial.
Yeah.
You know, they could have, yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't a good idea. They could have made black. They could have shoved black hands on it. Really.
Yeah, I'm actually okay with the hands in terms of like white on white. Black might have been a little harsh, but it's still everyone's done it.
Could you imagine how cool that would look if the rubber bezel was white too?
I don't think I'm with you, Brian. I don't think I'm with you.
I'm not buying this no matter what.
If it had blue hands, Brian?
No, I'm not buying it.
Okay.
The hands are not my problem with this.
The watch is the problem, right? So it's got a BB64AH, which is basically an SW300-1A. 4 hertz automatic movement, upgraded power reserve, 56 hours. A Glucider, a balance wheel, an Anachron balance spring, and Neverflex mainspring. So €5,200.
Ooh.
That's on a micro adjustment satin brush link bracelet, or on a rubber strap or NATO, 4,900.
So if you've got €5,000 and you want to buy a dive watch, are you buying this, or are you buying a Tudor or an Omega Seamaster?
I'm buying a Tudor or an Omega Seamaster.
100%.
There's the problem with the brand right there. Thank you. Next.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's just like that Atelier Win watch that just I hope finished, so that my Instagram feed quits showing it to me every 3 seconds. That watch is like $6,000, and whether you like it or not, who's paying $6,000 for for lack of a better word, a no-name brand? Like, that's big time money.
Yeah. Right, guys, wrap this up. Listen, thank you so much, both generic Americans, for arriving. Thank you very much for joining. Really good.
I didn't do the announcement for this.
Oh, Thomas Burnett.
Super internet legend. Chat.
Thomas Burnett, internet legend and the nicest person on YouTube. £1.99 for an entertaining show, funny panel and chat. Thank you, Thomas. So myself and the nicest man on the internet and YouTube, Thomas Burnett, this man here, will be joining this show again, but on a special on Thursday at 8 o'clock GMT or British BST, British Summertime, 8 o'clock. That's 1 hour earlier than the show normally starts for you foreigners. And we were having another discussion on military watches. So please come and join us. It'll be great to see you all. Thank you, everybody. Listen, thank you for everybody getting involved, watching the show. It's been great. Never any problems. Everyone gets involved. I really do appreciate it. And all I need to say now is see you this Thursday. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.